Hi, so here's a little, just a little video for looping practice. And again, like I was talking on the other videos, you can do the Yang 1 form, the Yang 2, or the Yang 3. Do them as a loop for as long as you'd like to enter that Tai Chi flow state. Or you can do all kinds of different configurations, which I'm going to show you a couple. So just as a reminder, so first, our feet are shoulder width. We're going to pivot the yellow side foot, take one step forward with the orange. Orange palm face your heart, yellow palm over the top. So all these are my favorites. So this one is just the single form of ward off holding the ball. Notice that I'm turning my waist to shift the weight. Turn the waist to shift the weight forward. So we work with all the principles. The Tai Chi pole, Sung, having form, being relaxed, separate yin and yang, moving from your center, connecting up the body, allowing the mind to still. In movement, seek stillness. So that's all the principles, and we just engage with those principles and the flow just happens. Okay. And then, of course, you want to do these forms, single forms on both sides, so you can see that you can find a way to do the form on both sides. So I might be going just a little bit faster than you might want to go to access the flow, because slow is really good for the flow. And I'm doing that so that the video is nice and short. Okay, so that's ward off holding the ball. Then you can do brush knee, right? Brushing with the orange side of the palm, sending with the yellow. Love brush knee. Again, these are all my super favorites for entering Tai Chi flow. Remember always to turn the waist to shift the weight, particularly in these fixed stances where we're going, shifting the weight to the front, to the back. Okay, and then of course we do it on the other side, and brush knee. Alright, here's another one that you can do, which is more back stance related. And it starts with lifting hands, because it's facing forward. And then what we do is we just come into shoulder strike hits, faces the monitor. And then I'm going to face the orange side, crane spreads wings. Right, and then I just step back into lifting hands, shoulder strike, turn, crane spreads wings. Again, this is a great, lovely way to access flow using three forms: lifting hands, shoulder strike, and crane spreads wings. And you might end up doing this like 20 times or something like that, maybe 30 times as you get a little stronger. And then move on to the other side or on to something else. Shoulder strike, turn over this front leg, and then into crane spreads wings. Okay, I'm going to show it on the opposite side. First, we're into lifting hands, then shoulder strike, then turn into crane spreads wings. Do a few of these. And of course, whenever we're practicing the art of Tai Chi flow, one of the key things is that we're moving with continuity, smoothness, without stopping or starting, in a continuous flow, or in this case, a continuous loop. I start, I I complete the loop, and then guess what? I just start again. So this is a very time-honored traditional practice for refining the art of Tai Chi flow. Okay, so those are two that we can do. So this one, again, ward off, roll back, and then you can do press and push, then back to ward off. Alright, and then on the other side, yellow side palm is facing you, orange side palm's over the top. Turn, roll back, weights in the back. Press and push. Back to ward off, that's the beginning. Turn, roll back, weights in the back leg. Press, orange palm presses yellow wrist. And push, coming forward into push. So that's another beautiful loop, one of my favorites. Here's another little loop I'll show you where, and we can do, of course we want to do this to both sides, so I'm going to just show it both sides. So shift into the yellow, place the orange out, pivot the yellow in, and we're not going to do the opening. We're going to turn and face the orange side. Or actually, let's turn and face the yellow side first. Ward off, holding the shield. All the weight goes to the front. Now, ward off, holding the ball. Come back to holding the ball. Turn the ball over. And now, ward off with the shield. Shift the weight forward. Face the yellow side. Ward off with the ball, roll back to the ball, turn the ball over, and we go in a loop. Alright, so I'll show it to the other side. Shift to the yellow, face the orange side palms on top, and ward off with the shield, face the orange side with the ball, roll back to the ball, turn the ball over, and I'm right back to where I started. So that's the key, is coming back exactly where you started out and start the form again. Turn the ball over, stepping, that's our first step, right into ward off holding the shield. So those are some loops that can be done, and there's any number of ones that you can do with the different forms that we've shared. So, wishing everybody wonderful Tai Chi flow and hoping that we can get together and do some Tai Chi together in the future. Again, be well and thank you.